Bernie Bedrell.
I respectfully defer to Eric Hirsch, who's been our leader in this work for more than 3 decades, and Ahlquist.
Oh, thanks, Bernie. So people are extremely upset that people are dying outside.
Yes.
As Karen said, maybe you saw that as an interruption, but Karen was telling the reality of what's happening. That someone froze to death on North Main Street at a bus stop. And this was during the point in time count, and the people just walked past him because you're not supposed to disturb someone who's sleeping. But he turned out to be dead. So there are at least 2 other people who also have frozen to death. So we don't have enough shelter beds. We appreciate that we've kept the 1,400 plus shelter beds. So that is important. We appreciate other things like Charlesgate being purchased. We think the state should continue to own that, by the way. But we absolutely need certain things now. One is, why are warming centers closing when it's 15 degrees out at night? I'm not sure what is the criteria. How about if we make it 32 degrees Fahrenheit, wind chill or temperature? Anytime it goes below that, they automatically open and stay open. Because they're opening and closing. One time they were closed, it was 15 degrees out that night. So we need that. We need to make sure that people know these warming centers are open. We need outreach to them. The government is just not doing enough here. We had to open the Da Vinci Center as a warming center. We had to staff that. One of our outreach workers, Amy Santiago, was out the whole day getting people in there. Then she stayed up the whole night supervising it. Then she was out the next day. Then she pulled another all-nighter that night. One of my former students has 100 people in hotel rooms. He's funding that through a GoFundMe page. I could send that around to people if you want. Why isn't the state doing that? This is an emergency. If people were flooded out, if people were burned out, we would actually be responding to that. But because they're homeless, this has become institutionalized. Oh, there are hundreds of homeless people outside. Guess what? In 2019, there were 71 people outside. Mainly due to COVID, now we had 534. So we need more action on the part of this council. I know there are people who care.